We're tracking a little bit of winter precipitation moving back into mid-Missouri. Taking a look at the ABC 17 storm track, future track, we're going to be seeing highs back into the lower 40s this afternoon. A little bit more cloud cover pulling back in from the west later this afternoon. And eventually, we're going to be welcoming some rainfall back from the west closer to 9 p.m. We're going to watch us pull off to the east with a low pressure system center. And we're going to start to see that switch over to snow early into the morning hours. So Wednesday morning, waking up, heading out the door for your commute, going to be seeing that snowfall across portions of mid-Missouri. But then on the back half of the system, it's going to warm back up, and a lot of that switching back over to snowfall, melting anything that's accumulated on the grassy surfaces. Now, Wednesday afternoon, still seeing a rain mixture, but it does start to cool down once again, so we'll switch back over to a rain and snow mixture Thursday night. So not looking at too much until we head off into Thursday and Friday. Once again, that's where we start to see some more snow forming back off to the southeast. But mainly for the system we're tracking tonight into early portions of Wednesday morning, we're going to be looking at not too much travel impacts. A lot of the roadways going to be too warm for this time of the year thanks to the last several weeks of above average temperatures, which means a lot of that just going to be melting on the roadways. So going to be seeing wet roads, but some grassy surfaces could see up to 1 inch across portions of mid-Missouri with this initial system. Then it starts to turn back over to rainfall, so a lot of it going to be melting pretty early on into Wednesday morning, at least the second half of the morning. So here's a look at the winter storm severity. Going to be seeing some wet roads, some grassy accumulation, but not looking at too much in terms of travel impacts. That's going to be for Wednesday morning, but we're going to be seeing more chances of snow as we head off to the second half of the week. Now this afternoon, temperatures only going to be reaching back to the lower 40s. Last several days, been back into the upper 50s, saw some areas reach up to 60 degrees, so definitely cooler as this low pressure system approaches back from the west. Then by 6 p.m., looking at 40 degrees, and 9 p.m., that rainfall pulls back into the region, going to be cooler back into the upper 30s at 38 degrees. Now looking at the rest of the week, so we're talking about okay travel conditions as we head off into tomorrow morning. Thursday morning going to be on the better side for the majority of mid-Missouri, but Thursday night to Friday going to be tracking a possible second system bringing more snow back into mid-Missouri. So right now, not looking at travel impacts, but stay up to date with this and make sure you have the ABC 17 Storm Track weather app for any changes that could happen between now and then. Then by Saturday, going to be looking dry once again across much of mid-Missouri. That kind of traverses all the way off into the New Year's forecast. So not going to be looking at too much in terms of what's going to be impacting your travel if you're going to be impacting or traveling for your upcoming holiday. Then we start to look off into the rest of the week for temperatures. A little bit warmer into Saturday, a high of 44 degrees. Temperatures, not too bad, going to be cooler than average across much of mid-Missouri as we head off into the second half of the week. But like I said, not looking at too much in terms of precipitation after we get past Friday. Going to be a drier weekend ahead into early portions of next week.